And you got Appling County at 4-4 and Brantley County at 4-4. So those two not locked in, but in pretty good shape compared to Tattle at 3-5 and Dodge at 3-5. The Bulldogs are 2-6. Ball's hit into center field. Jake Davis going back and jumps up a little and makes a catch. Jake tracks one down. Runner still at first. For the DH, Gannon Graham. Smith at second, one down. From the stretch, Tyler looks back at second. Here's his pitch, hit up in the air into left field. George Lukey coming in. DR Meadows going out. DR dives for the ball. He didn't catch it. Lukey didn't catch it off a deflection. And everybody's safe. Runners on first and second. Yeah, if you haven't heard, man, Jordan Spieth with another fine day at the Masters. Shot a 66. Shot a 64 yesterday. Pitch is hit up in the air. Catchable in right center field. Logan McGowan calling for the ball. Makes a catch. Smith tagging at second, coming to third. Here's a good throw all the way, but off the line. Had some action on it, but it kind of tailed off to the right. No chance to get it out at third. Runners on the corners, two down. Bases juiced, two down. He's going to get the sign from Dalton McBride and deliver his 2-2 pitch. It is poked right side into the Cole Dowd glove for out number 3. Little soft flare caught by the senior to end the threat for Pierce County at the top of the first inning. The walk, the single, the hit batsman does not yield a run. No score after 1/2 inning. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Lane beginning to step back in. Opens up his stance. His sister, by the way, having a birthday today. Lauren Adams turning 14. He sometimes sings the national anthem, but not today. There's a looping shot into left field for a base hit. DR coming to second. Lane Adams at first. Bulldogs with runners on first and second. So Lane has a 5-game hitting streak. Right-hander against right-hander. First pitch of the second from Luke is hit into the air. Lane Adams backing up. Makes a catch on the outside cut into second base position. One pitch, one out. Caleb Turner off the first base bag. Luke turns his body, looks back that way. Now deals his 1-1. Jammed him. It's popped up in the air. Dalton McBride, the catcher, coming over near the fence. And Cole Dowd will take control. Lose his hat, but catch the ball. Good job by the senior dog. One down. Hope his brother Cody is listening up in Atlanta. They're selling, and I got one today, one of these Cody Dowd, it says on here, number 5 strong wristbands that you could buy from Selene Meadows for $5. Fastball's hit on the ground to Lane Adams. Scoops it up cleanly, throws to Dowd, and there is a 4 up and 3 down against this team with just one loss this season. So the Bulldogs doing a good job defensively, and Tyler Luke making good pitches here in the second, not getting into big trouble except for a walk with one down. No score as we head to the bottom half of the second inning and take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. 2-0 pitch is hit hard into the air to left field. Back goes George Lukey. This ball is sailing off the top of the fence, and that ball is in play and stopping at first base with one of the longest singles ever is Zach Goebel. Bulldog third baseman is Nick Curtis, shortstop DR Meadows, second baseman Lane Adams, first baseman Cole Dowd. Ball's hit into the air to right field. Over comes Logan McGowan. He makes a one-handed catch. Moved a little bit to his left to make that catch. One down, brings up Dakota Martin. Scoreless in the top of the third. Martin flied out to McGowan in right. Well, the Lady Bulldogs have fallen behind 9-1 in their soccer game today at the middle school. Facing Islands. Pitch is lined into center field for a base hit, which will score a run. 2-out single by Kyler Allen. 1-0 Pierce. 1-2 pitch. Swing! And a miss, strike 3. Pitch placed on the outer half. That's out number 3. With Pierce County scoring a run and leaving runners on first and second in the top of the third inning. 1-0 Bears leading Bulldogs as we take a break. You're listening to Toombs County Sports on Y101. Shot a 6 under, 14 under through 2 rounds. The patrons very impressed. Ground ball base hit through the 5-6 hole for Turner, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Who shot a bad number? Well, Ben Crenshaw shot a 91 on the first day, but he didn't come back, did he? Maybe he did. He shot at 85 today. Pop up to Cold Out. The first baseman's in foul territory. He can't find it. There's a dive, and the ball, is it caught? Runner going to second base. The Bulldogs get a double play. Yes, Lane Adams made a brilliant catch on a ball that Cole couldn't find, and then the runner tagged up, and the Bulldogs throw him out. You don't see that very often. Second baseman racing over into foul territory, making the catch, and the runner at first tagging on the play. And then Lane threw him out at second. It's a 4-6 on the out.
Now batting number 4.
See, what happened was I couldn't
Smith.
see if Lane caught it because of the fence. It juts out to the right, and it's kind of like a solid wall over there, so I couldn't see if he caught it or not, but he made a great catch. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, bouncing by Luke and Lane Adams, and into center field. Stetson Smith coming around third. Jake Davis can't pick up the ball, but it didn't matter. Smith is going to score anyway. It's another 2-out hit for Pierce County. And the Bears lead 2-0. He always mentions the process. Guy like Nick Saban, the process. Ball's hit up into the air into left field. George Lukey going back on the run. He stops, he waits, and he catches it for out number 3. But again, 2-out action for Pierce. A single and a walk set the table, and Zach Goebel with the RBI single with 2 down has put the Bears up 2-0 after 3.5 as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. So he's facing the right-handed pitcher, Stetson Smith, who walked D.R. Meadows and gave up the single to Lane Adams to open up the ball game and left the Bulldog at second base. First pitch missed high, 1-0. Lane is now on a 5-game hitting streak with that base hit. Second pitch is lined into center field, and Lane Adams is 2 for 2 against Pierce County. His brother had some big games against Pierce County. I'm talking Justin. Including that game he pitched to beat the Bears back in 08 when Pierce was ranked number 1, and he also hit a home run in that game. Luke on a 3-game hitting streak. 2 hits against Dodge, 1 hit against Appling. Big RBI double against Brantley. 2-0. Pierce leading Toombs County, bottom half of the 4th inning. Stretch by Stetson Smith. First pitch is a curveball hit in the air to center field. Logan Paul coming in. It drops in for a base hit. Lane Adams to second on a slide. Runners on first and second. Dogs now have 3 hits off the right-hander. And slugging percentage is your total bases. You get 4 for a home run. You get 3 for a triple. You get 2 for a double. He's going to bunt this time to the third baseman. He looks to third. He throws to first. Dowd is out. Runners to second and third. Adams took a wide turn, stumbled a little, but no throw that way. So a nice sacrifice bunt on the first pitch by Cole Dowd. Brings up Nick Curtis. Been a good RBI man for the Bulldogs. In fact, second in that category for the team. Tyler Luke leads the way with 15. Nick Curtis has 11. Try to protect the plate, come up with the big base hit. Stetson Smith ready with a 1-2. It's a curveball, slap left side of the infield. Shortstop has it. Just one play. He's going to gun to first for the out, and a run scores. Lane Adams to home plate to make it 2-1. Pierce County leading the Bulldogs. And the Dogs still have a runner at third and Tyler Luke. So Nick Curtis has driven in another run. Facing Stetson Smith, a right-handed pitcher. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Swings and lines it. Oh, caught by the third baseman, Tutton. He robbed Logan McGowan. That ball was hit right down the line. Would it have been fair? Possibly. And if it had dropped in, maybe even a double for the Dogs. Instead, a hard hit out. Bulldogs will score 1 and leave 1 at third base. Nice play by Tutton at third. That was a hard hit ball. He had to reach up and catch right near the line behind the third base bag. 2-1, Pierce leading, going to the 5th as we break on Y101. In the Tuesday game at home against Tatnall. Ball's hit on the ground. Tyler Luke has it. Throws to second to Meadows. Out. Throw to first base low. Dug out by Cold Out. And a dog double play. Their second of the game. A 1-6-3. Gets a sign from Dalton McBride and comes set. Taking his time, here's a 3-1 fastball hit into the air into left field. George Lukey coming in on the run, catches it. Little basket catch there for the second out. Tyler Luke, always able to strand runners in scoring position. In this game, he left the bases loaded in the first inning, a runner at first in the second, first and second in the third and fourth, a runner at first in the fifth, and he's got runners on first and second here in the sixth. Pierce County 2, Toombs County 1. Another big hitter at the plate, right-handed hitter. First pitch, hit on the ground to the third baseman, Nick Curtis. High hop, and he has it. Throws to Dowd for out number 3. So Tyler Luke will leave him on first and second again. Pair of walks don't hurt. He walked 2 in the last inning, and it didn't hurt either. It's amazing to be able to pitch around that 2 straight innings. But the score remains Pierce County 2 and Toombs County 1 as we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning on Y101. First strike. Lane Adams on deck has 2 hits and Tyler Luke has 1. In fact, those are the 3 hits the Bulldogs have. There's a little nibbler left side. Catcher will pick it up, throw to first. DR slides in and he's safe. So DR will reach on a single. Little swinging bunt down the third base line. That'll bring up Lane Adams. DR with a head first slide to beat the throw from the catcher, Kyler Allen.
Lane Adams.
Then Cole Dowd, who's been a hot hitter, and Nick Curtis, a good RBI man, who's on an RBI streak. First baseman charging in, Goebel will turn around and walk back toward the first base bag. Third baseman still playing on the inside cut. DR Meadows taking his lead off second base. A ball and a strike on Lane Adams. He squares to bunt. Will he do so? He does, third base side. It's a dandy. They're going to go to third. No play. Throw to first, and Lane is out. So DR at third with 1 down for Tyler Luke. Grabs the bat. It was between his arm and his body, and now he's going to try to make it happen. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. Curveball's hit, bouncing high. That's going to score the run. Throw to first base, and Luke is out. Shortstop Martin making the throw. DR Meadows scores. Tyler Luke is driven in his 16th run, and the Bulldogs have come back and tied the game at 2-2 in the bottom half of the 6th inning. He hit it right up the middle, and there was no chance to get it out at home plate because the ball was up in the air too long. So it was 2-1 there and 2-1 here, and now it's 2-2 there and 2-2 here. Here comes Logan Paul to the plate. Number 5 hitter in the Pierce lineup, Tyler Luke. Throws his first pitch, hit on the ground, left side. The third baseman, Nick Curtis, has it on a nice hop and throws a bullet over to Cole Dowd, 1 down. Luke's 2-2. Hit right side. Lane Adams will catch a little soft flare easily. 2 up, 2 down. Sign from Dalton McBride. Tyler Wines. Here's a pitch. Hit up into the air to center field. Jake Davis on the move. Comes in, goes back out, and makes a catch for out number 3. So there is your first 3 up and 3 down for Tyler Luke. And it happens at the top of the 7th inning. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th. And the Bulldogs will send these batters to the plate. Nick Curtis, Logan McGowan, and George Lukey seeking a run and a win over Pierce County. Let's take a break. You're listening to Dog Baseball on Y101. But they haven't had a lot of hits either off Tyler Luke. Ball stroke right side and through for a base hit for George Lukey. A 2-out single. Going backside. They'll bring up Brandon Helton. But just like last Friday, even though he's walked a lot of batters, he walked 9 in that game. He's stranding runners on base. Ball's hit on the ground to DR Meadows. A bunch of hops off the mound. In fact, one of them hopped up high in the air, and he throws to Cole Dowd for the out. Good play by DR.
At bat, number 3, Stetson Bennett.
On each of these long outings for Tyler Luke, there comes a point in time where he just starts taking control of the game. I thought it might be earlier, 5th or 6th. It wasn't. There's a ball hit to Lane Adams. He dives. He makes the play. He gets up. He throws to first, and he got him. Wow, that's big league. Lane Adams has made 2 gems in this ball game. He gets a high five from Tyler Luke. Why not? First, he had to get to that ball. He dove, caught it, got up, and threw to first. Zach Goebel, first baseman for Pierce County, stepping back in. Puts the bat on the ground, raises it up. 1-1 pitch. It's low, runner going. Here's the Dalton McBride throw. D.R. Meadows catches it, applies a tag, and the Dogs got him. The Dogs got him. Dalton McBride tossed him out. And he jumps up in the air with Tyler Luke down the third base line. The Dogs make another fantastic defensive play, getting a very quick runner. That's out number 3 in the top of the 8th inning. Let's see if the Dogs can get this ball game at the bottom of the 8th and beat the rain and beat the Bears. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Here's a pitch. Curveball's hit into the air to right center field. This ball is going to be caught. No, it's dropped. DR is going to round first and stop there. Caleb Turner made a great dive, and it looked like he was going to catch it, but he didn't, and Meadows reaches on the base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's a pitch inside, bouncing away. DR Meadows down to second. So you can forget about the straight steal. Now all the Dogs need is a base hit from Lane Adams. It's his sister's birthday today. He wants to make it happen right here. Who wouldn't want to be a hero in a game like this? Here's a stretch by Smith. And the 3-2 pitch to Adams. Swings and hits it over to the second baseman. He's got it on a knee and throws it over to first. And out there, D.R. Meadows to third. The throw was rising up in the air, and Goebel caught it from Stetson Bennett. Here we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a missed, strike 3. Got him with a breaking ball and a half swing, and the Bulldogs will leave the go-ahead run, the winning run at third base. Ouch. And now we go to the 9th inning. It's 2-2 as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Jones. 3-1 pitch. In on the ground, bouncing. D.R. Meadows comes over. He dives. He scoops it up. He gets up. He throws to first. Didn't have a chance, but he made a nice play just to get there. Boy, the double play combination is playing some really big league baseball tonight. It'll be an infield hit. Runner at first, 0-1. They got Madison Tooten hitting. He's a left-handed hitter. He swings and hits it right side at a base hit. Runner coming to second. Jake Davis scoops up the ball. He's coming to third. He'll throw it all the way to third base, caught by Nick Curtis. Runners on the corners. Pinch hitter coming up with a big single. They bring a left-handed hitter in, and he comes through. 2-2, top of the 9th. 0-1 pitch. He's bunting. Back to Tyler Luke. He scoops it up. No. Now he's got it. He throws to first wildly, and a run's going to score. Both runners moving to second and third. The Bulldogs getting the ball up. Hold down, throws it in. It bounces by Dalton McBride. It's ricocheting left side, but everybody will stay planted for Pierce at second and third. But it's certainly a delightful scene. I mean, this has been such a well-played baseball game. It kind of turned into a travesty. There's a ball hit left side and through for Cole Dowd. He goes backside with his first hit of the ball game.